in Nairobi or settled. There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi, and they're making content around Kenyan women being soft, feminine, sweet, and they are being treated like kings compared to how they are being treated in America. And as a Kenyan woman, I'll be honest, it's the money, bro. It's the dollar that you came with from US Hey that is giving you that level of treatment. Let the dollar run out, Troy. Let the money run out. That's when you'll find out that Kenyan women can also be rude and disrespectful. You want to play with Nairobi dating scenes with no finance, Troy? It's not the accent that is sustained that relationship. It's not the bling bling.
Do you not get the...
It's not the dreadlocks. It's not the fact that you're saying you're related to Kanye West. It's not the fact that you're saying you're former producer of Drake. It's not the fact that you're saying that you know Beyonce from the blog. No. It's not the hip hop songs. It's the fact that you came with a dollar sign. Let the money... This is a comment that is coming from the video that I made about the Black Americans settling in Kenya. And some people are saying that I should have spoken Swahili so that, you know, they don't get it. But I want them to know in advance before they start saying, oh, Kenya women, Kenya this, Kenya that. I already told you, Leroy, it's the dollar that is giving you king treatment. So make sure the dollar doesn't run out. The moment you arrive in Kenya, with that your minimum KFC, McDonald's salary that you've been saving, make sure you put it in a business or something that can be sustainable long term. Because when the money will dry, and in Nairobi there are no gangs that you know you can join. There are no, you know, hold business that you already know you don't have connections to be doing for you to get money. You don't have an education to back up to go and look for a decent job. You're going to see pepper you've never seen. You see the way your American women will disrespect you and still feed you. The Kenyan one will disrespect you, not feed you, and throw you out of the house and call the police. After all, you're an immigrant. You are a foreigner. They don't know you.
It's 6:04 in the morning. Got this video that you saw coming in. Got that from AH3. Appreciate him for this, putting this out. But I've talked about in the past no safe harbor for black men, black American men especially. There's just no safe harbor whatsoever. In a sense, we have no country, we have no safe space, we have no quote unquote place that we can call home that will accept us without condition. You know, unconditional acceptance, unconditional love, unconditional X, Y, and Z. Even in your own home, your birthplace, your birth mother, you have issues that are usually stemming from the culture itself. You know, there's always something that, and I'm not nitpicking. I'm not trying to just say everything is bad, but there's always something that you really experience throughout your life as a black man that will just show you those places that you think are safe or sacred are not. And you're on borrowed time, and you're only as welcome as you are useful. And and that's also a cultural thing for the U.S. too. So there's that part. But when you see something like this, where this lady's talking about, you know, just the way she's talking, it screams Western, right? And it's crazy because you see, I scrolled through the comments and go to one of the chicks' videos or one of the commenters' videos, and you see she's doing the same thing as your Western woman. There is no real difference. There is no real change. Ed Anderson always says, you know, the red pill is 360 degrees. You know, don't be red pill for black women and be blue pill for non-black American women, you know, non-Western women. So you have to also look at, say, a Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. You have to look at these places as extensions of the Western world. Like, they've been westernized a long time ago. So you can't go there and think, especially in the larger cities. BGS always says, hey, if you really want to find these nawalts, so to speak, these women that will truly be there for you, and so on and so forth, to the extent you can find that, you're going to have to go out of the large city areas. The cities are not where you're going to find these people. You're not going to find these women there. You're not going to find these you're not going to find, quote unquote, your people, your tribe, whatever you want to call that. You're not going to find it in these places, and you can't expect and think that you are going to find it in those places. Not without some type of, you're going to have to do a lot of sifting, aka spending. As I said, as you saw in the video, one chick says they think we're dumb. And I put under the comment section, I was like, I forgot, I think I put say, I know, we see you, or something like that. Oh, no, I think I put, we see this. Thank you. We will move accordingly. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude. Like, we'll just move accordingly. Or what is, I don't think they understand what that means. And when a black man we've already seen this. We're experienced in this. The guys that are going over there and even getting some type of exemplary or some type of treatment where they feel that they feel better or better than, or have a nicer or better outcome. And these women may think that they're getting fooled, that these men are getting fooled, which I do believe some are. I think some men are. You have to look at those guys as blue pill goofies in a lot of ways. Even if you're red pill, you can't even properly claim red pill if you think that you have some type of safe harbor. But at the same time, I feel bad for those guys because, I'm more empathetic in a lot of these things. I feel bad for those guys simply because those same guys just want a place that they feel welcomed. They want to feel like, they're quote unquote better. BGS talks about, black women are failed white women, or a lot of black women that you're seeing nowadays that are just, that are just really crashing out and everything like that. These are failed white women, and that's what he's going to start calling them. But you start to see, the myth of white womanhood, the Miss Ann treatment, or thinking that a woman is Miss Ann and she treats you like you're less than. Everybody wants to feel like they're special, welcomed. And I understand that. But even those same men that I am empathetic towards, you can't be that way. Just can't. Sorry. Just can't. It is what it is. It's kind of like being a celebrity. Everybody wants to be. I was watching this Instagram video, and Instagram reel, and then chick was like, man, we just out here trying to film and be famous, after an active shootout between a cop and some suspect, or some whatever guys, some whatever. So, and it's just like, yo, do you think the world stops just for you because you want to film a skit or some BS? Like, no, shut up. Film the video so other people can watch it. Nobody needs your stupid ass commentary. But it shows, a lot of people want this fame, but fame, they're getting so mad over it. But this fame comes at a cost. You're going to lose so much. If you look at Kai Cenat and Kai Cenat's stream, he talks about how he's not able to go out to clubs. He's not able to go out to certain events because he's Kai Cenat and everybody knows him. He can't even go to certain countries. You think a person that is, getting 700 something thousand concurrent views, isn't being seen by people overseas? I mean, you see what happens with the guy I Show Speed. He goes overseas and it's a fucking madhouse. They're breaking glass doors and all types of other stuff from the pressure of people pressing against that door, Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing. But it shows that people are seeking out certain things. Even these men that may be getting duped by these Kenyan women because of their... And I got another portion of this video where she starts talking about, oh, nobody wants your McDonald's salary and all this other stuff. And it's just like, wow. You too? Like, we know, but you too? Like, come on, man. Like, we got to deal with this everywhere. And I've talked about this before where I was like, man, there's no more good hoes. Sometimes you're just paying, like, and I've said this, right? And I don't mean it in this way in terms of like it being real. But sometimes this is how it is when it comes to tricking, right? You're in a strip club. Some chick's dancing on you. And then you see where she's just looking at others, not looking at another dude. She's not focused on you. She's not trying to get more money out of you. She's not even trying to talk to you. She's just shaking her ass. And when I have a chick like that, right, I will say, oh, okay, listen, I appreciate the dance. No disrespect. Just like, hey, listen, appreciate the dance. Thank you. It's a dead ass dance. It's a bullshit ass dance. There's no feeling in it. Like, to the point where my saying was, bitch, I'm paying you. Act like you love me. Like, just act like it, bitch. Just for just a fucking 3-4 minute song. Act like I'm that nigga. For these $5. $20 depending on the club. Like, are you serious? Like, bitch, act like it. Like, act like it's just, you see, like, and then, like, you get so amped about it. Like, you hear that. Because it's just like, yo, what the fuck? What are you here for? What am I here for? Last time I went to a club, True Players out in Hinesville, Georgia, or Midway, Georgia, really. And that's like, fuck, an hour and a half away from me. And I went out there, and I usually go out there with like $300, $320. So 20 for the door, 300 to spend in there on the women and stuff. I came back after that whole thing. I took out $320. I came back with $211. It was just that lackluster in there. It was just like, I even, what the fuck? I'm not even out there that long. But if it's a good night, bro, if I find a true hoe that I could trick on, yo, you'll get the $300. I got my budget. That's it. I'm out of here. Do I have more? Most definitely. Do I want to spend more? Most definitely not. I'm not. I trick on a budget. I'm not trying to do all this spending money on, as I've said, women that don't love you. I said that before. Like, there's no point in spending money on women that don't love you. So when you start to circle back, when I circle back here, and I start to see videos like this in Kenya or any other place, I'm gonna treat you like I treat like the women here. I'm not doing all this shit for you. If you want to be with me, be with me. If not, then not. I totally understand. That's totally fine. I wouldn't go to another country and not know the language and some of the cultural references and stuff like that. But when this chick started talking about, oh, your little McDonald's money, put it into something, because when you run out of that money, there is no hood businesses that you can go to. Like, bro, I thought we were supposed to have the inner monologue of a white person coming from America. This bitch sounds like one of the slave traders. Like, she used to put these motherfuckers on the ship. Your little hood business. Like, why? Like, you'll see the video. I gotta cut it up and put it together. But there is no safe harbor for black men, and this is what we're seeing. This is our quote unquote reality. Move accordingly. Peace.